Gotta get that pink
And then
eye.
I think we're live.
I think
Oh
we're
no,
live.
I didn't do the thing I wanted to do.
I hope I don't
do?
get pink eye.
Ay, Dios mío.
Wait, it's fine.
Did you want to put some hearts on the sooner or later symbol in the middle?
Oh, I should have done that. No.
Híjole.
I wonder-
We prep for an hour and a half and still ain't ready.
Do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and rave at close of day. Rage against the dying of the light. Is what I wanted to do. I kind of.
I mean, you did it.
I mean, yeah.
Y'all were
Yeah.
talking
Michael
mad
Caine.
shit though.
Oh, look.
That's funny. I
Specs in
just
chat.
thought about that poem right now as well.
Yeah.
I Googled the title and everything.
Yeah. When I ran to the bathroom, I was like, "Oh, dude, I'm gonna totally open this shit up and say it to open the podcast." And instead, we just ran.
Yeah, fuck that guy. It's okay.
Oh no.
Yeah, fuck Dr. Brain.
Yeah, Dr.
I
Brand.
mean, fuck most of
Professor
them
Brand.
doctors. I'm sure he has a
I'm assuming
doctorate.
he's a
Probably
doctor.
he does have a doctorate.
He got a PhD. There's no way you write math on a board and don't have a doctorate like that.
I mean, you're right.
I mean, I'm
That's
pretty.
true.
I don't know, man.
I
High
mean, those
school-
are a lot.
high
Those are
school
more
ca-
symbols than numbers.
There were more symbols than numbers, though.
There's some high school calculus 2 teachers out there writing like that on the board.
Yeah, that's.
All right, everybody.
You know,
Go
that
ahead.
was also
Go
Matt
ahead.
Damon. So you know, if Matt Damon can do it, Matt Damon can do it all.
Matt Damon can do.
He's got space experience.
He does.
He got getting lost experience.
And it all happened within the last 10 years. The dude's been in space a lot.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to the Sooner or Later podcast. I am the least lovable host in online entertainment, Joey Gavada. And this week, to the person on the bottom camera, what webcam do you have? It looks nice. It's not a webcam. It's the Nikon Z5. So it's a mirrorless camera with the kit lens on it. This week, I'm joined by the charmed one, Alex Medina, Eric Nieto, James, the master debater Lopez, and our number one super fan. That's right. I'm gonna go out there and say it. The one
number
who,
one.
the number one, the one who shows us the most love consistently, day in and day out. Even when he doesn't want to, I'm sure he's like, man, I gotta do it. I gotta fucking do it for the squad.
Somebody's gotta do it.
I got a broken leg though. I gotta do this shit. I gotta cross the plane. It's Nick Gavada. What's up, Nick?
What's
How
up,
are you?
guys? How are we doing today?
I'm doing
McNasty himself.
well. The
I heard
nastiest.
something, so not great.
Oh, poor
I'm
James.
gonna let you know right now, Nick has chosen the best movies on this whole fucking platform.
This week we are doing Interstellar. We did the audience pick, and we decided to give it to Nick because it's been a while since he's had us watch a really good movie. So yeah, at first, I've never seen Interstellar. So I went into it and I was like, wow, Nick is just picking some fucking spacecraft movie. It has nothing to do with February, nothing to do with love. And we're gonna
Until it
get,
does.
and we're gonna get to it in the review. Boy, oh boy, you fucking picked it. Do you want to read the synopsis or do you want me to?
I know you go ahead, but it does have to do with love because I know you love Christopher Nolan.
Yeah,
That's true.
that's true. The man can make the fuck out of a movie.
He can indeed.
In the Earth's future, a global crop blight and second dust bowl are slowly rendering the planet uninhabitable. Professor Brand, played by Michael Caine, a brilliant NASA physicist, is working on plans to save mankind by transporting Earth's population to a new home via a wormhole. But first, Brand must send former NASA pilot Cooper, played by Matthew McConaughey, and a team of researchers through the wormhole and across the galaxy to find out which of the 3 planets could be mankind's new home. So, Nick, why did you choose Interstellar?
Well, actually, I was talking to a couple friends, and I'd watched the movie for the first time back in November.
Yep.
And I know you love Christopher Nolan, and I think it's an awesome movie, so that's why I picked it.
I'm all for it.
So I'm just laughing at Joey's face. He scrolled down at the document and he was like,
Yeah, the doc's wild.
Cool. I mean, like, yeah, you didn't even have to pick a movie that I liked. This movie fits perfectly. Well, not perfectly.
Well, love is a
it's
thing.
a little off kilter. Interstellar. It's off kilter about love. The whole movie is about love. Like, but
Yep.
it's not a romantic movie, and it's not a rom-com. It's not what you would typically assume
It's
a
true
romantic
love,
movie.
dude.
Yeah, this is like to the bone, no frills, just like the hardest of hardcore love that you could fucking give somebody. Oh man. Oof.
And I think Valentine's Day isn't always about like spouse love either.
Yes, I totally agree. I think like Valentine's Day should be something where you don't just celebrate the love you feel for a significant other. It's like family love, friend love, fucking mother-daughter, fucking father-daughter, all that shit.
Stepsisters, you know?
All of it. Stepmoms,
Yeah,
dude.
friends, mothers.
So
But not only just love, like, I mean, everyone's Valentine's Day isn't happy, and this has just as much heartbreak in it as, you know, real life.
Oh, man.
shit, maybe even more.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, it's everyday heartbreak, possibly mankind not being around anymore, you know?
Bear with me through this document. This has had a little more cooks in the kitchen than I'm used to, so we're
Scroll
gonna try
down,
to.
dude. Scroll down for the wiki.
Okay. Oh yeah, it gets a little normal look. Oh my god.
I'm gonna let you know, the top half, Alex. Bottom half, Eric.
I'm gonna read through it though. Release date of October 26, 2014 in the US of A. Director is Christopher Nolan. Featured songs Stay. Awards Academy Award for Best Visual Effects. More.
If you hit the link, it'll tell you the other awards.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Music composed by Hans Zimmer and Anne-Marie Calhoun. Box office. Opening of $47,510,000 across 3,561 theaters on a budget of $165 million. Release date November 5th, 2014, November 7th, 2014 through March 19, 2015. MPAA rating of PG-13 with a runtime of 2 hours and 49 minutes. The genres are adventure, drama, sci-fi. In release, 422 days, 60 weeks. Widest release, 3,561 theaters. So domestically, it made 27.7% of its worldwide with $188 million, and internationally, it made 72.3% of its worldwide with $489 million, bringing it to a worldwide total of around $677 million. Rotten Tomatoes, it's got 72% on the tomato meter and 86% on the audience score. Oh man,
The worldwide has increased, dude.
Now you gotta
Box Office
read all these
Mojo has it at
killers.
like 701,000 now.
Did it get
It's
a
got-
re-release?
Wow.
Well, I wonder if because of COVID, because a lot of movies have been getting like re-releases.
Maybe. I didn't even think about that.
Because because some theater chains have been open and just kind of, since there's not new movies playing older movies, and like Interstellar, like I really wish I could have saw it in theaters again.
Oh, dude,
Because the first,
I'm so mad I never saw this movie
Dude,
in
I
theaters.
creamed
You should set
myself
it up
when
so
I
we
saw
can
this
do
shit.
What?
I said you should set it up so we could do it.
I might have to call Marcus and see how far out I have to fucking. I'll pay the $365 to see this bitch in theaters.
did you look at AMC though? Because is it cheaper for AMC or is it
AMC doesn't let you request movies either. I don't
at
think.
all?
I don't think, but I don't know. I'd have to look it up.
Mm.
Well,
We might-
it's not a time for them to be picky.
It is a time for them to be picky. Their stock price shot the fuck up. They got a lot
But
of
no,
money.
it is a time for them to charge as much as they can for every little thing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So, what was that?
Nope.
That was
Okay.
new.
I was like, oh shit. So we're just gonna go in the top row first. James, when was the last time you saw Interstellar?
So last time I saw it was yesterday, just because it was long, and I was like, let me try to get it in or whatever. Because
I love when it's too long and you gotta just try to get it in.
you just
Or
gotta try to get
whatever.
in just a little bit, you know. I'd rather get it in at night than in the morning. So
Same, brother.
and then the first time I seen it, I either saw it the first or second week it came out. It really depends on when Eric saw it with Bird, because I don't know if I saw it before or
I was
after.
gonna say, did both of you guys go see it with Bird? Bird saw
Correct.
this movie 5 times in theaters.
Dude,
I'm
me
pretty
and-
sure.
me
I saw this
Bird-
movie like 4
Sure.
times.
I think we watched this and like Hunger Games or something like the same day.
Wow.
It was like I don't even know it was a $5 Tuesday. We might have just went to the movies.
I think you guys did just no. It was a $5 Tuesday. I think.
I don't remember watching The Hunger Games.
No.
No, it was me and
Yeah,
Bird. So
James and
Bird
you
were
and
separate.
Bird watched it, and then so either me and Bird watched it first, and then you and Bird went to see it, or the other way around. I just don't know what order. who saw what first. So it was either the first or second weekend I seen it. Because I didn't know anything about it. Like,
So
and Bird
go ahead.
was like, "Oh, let's watch it," and then I was like, "All right, sure." And I was like, "Well, I wanted to watch Hunger Games," and he was like, "Well, let's just watch both." So
Bird's really good about saying "fuck it." I'll spend the whole day at the fucking movie theaters with you.
yeah, well, you
He's
figure
wild.
like we were there for probably like 5-6 hours.
Fuck yeah. Me. When was the first and last time you saw it? Today was the first time I have ever seen Interstellar, and I regret it so much. I almost wish I would have never seen it, because now all I can do is regret that I didn't see it sooner. That I've spent so much of my life having never seen this movie.
I just think as long as you
Why though? Just cause?
Honestly, Bird wouldn't shut the fuck up about it, and I was like, there's no way this movie's that good.
Oh.
yeah, Bird also
and
saw it
Bird-
multiple times.
And Bird has never raved about a movie ever like this movie. So it put me off to it because I was like, this fucking ass clown doesn't know what he's talking about.
That's how I feel about that one show you guys watched. The fucking
Big Mouth.
Yeah, fuck that show.
Nah,
Well, that's
Big
what
Mouth
took me
is
so
great.
long to watch Into the Spider-Verse because it was just
Yeah.
too hyped.
Yeah, I thought it was too hyped. And maybe had I seen it when Bird was talking about it more, I would have been like, it wasn't that good. But there's been so much time in it, and I've grown so much as a person that I was just like, oh,
Well,
nut,
that's the thing too.
nut.
Like rewatching it, like there's certain moments because like obviously you know what's gonna happen or whatever,
Yeah.
and it kind of makes other moments heavier than than your first time watching through
So-
because you kind of know what's gonna happen.
I'll talk about that a little bit more when we get into the review. Eric, when was the first and last time you saw Interstellar?
I'm pretty sure I saw it release.
Yeah.
Like that's when I first saw it, and then I saw it again like maybe like 2 years ago, and then I saw it again this morning.
Nice. Nick, when was the first and last time you saw Interstellar?
So I didn't see the movie for the first time until a couple years ago around the holidays, just because I thought it was going to be like another space movie. But since then, the most recent time I saw it was Friday, and then I watched it again today as well.
Fucking
See, that's
savage.
that was
He
my
is a
thing though
savage.
too, because like I normally don't like space movies, and like the only one like because I don't watch Star Wars or Star Trek or anything like that. Even though they're kind of different, but they're still spacey. Like the only thing I ever really watched and enjoyed was Guardians, and then probably like this movie. Like for the most part, I don't like because I didn't like Gravity. I'm just not really big on stuff in space. But
Gravity
this
sucks.
movie, yeah. But I mean, just the acting is so good in this movie, so that helps.
Alex, when was the first and last time you saw Interstellar?
The first time was today.
Both of you
Nice.
guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
Well,
so
I
surprising.
didn't even know this was
So-
a movie,
look,
though.
That's usually the case for
there's
Alex.
something about Alex that I'm going to explain to you very quickly. Alex doesn't think she's ever going to like really good movies. So she watches really bad movies and she loves them. And hey, whatever you like, you like. But a lot of this
Float your boat.
podcast has been about her showing her cinema, like film. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, I mean, would you have ever watched this movie, girl, had we not had to watch it for the podcast?
Again, I didn't even know this was a movie.
See? But it's always super
But it's too-
surprising because, like, Moneyball, which is amazing, she hated. She just did not like Moneyball. Because
I love Moneyball.
It was boring, right? It just didn't interest
Sports.
her.
It's like sports and mathematics. Like,
Yeah.
Not
Two
my
things that
strong
are really
point.
not too enjoyable.
Yeah. But no, it's about your circle too. Like because like if you're around like so most people like outside of like my close friends like you guys, a lot of people watch like action movies and stuff like that. So like normally it's like I'd see more like older action movies versus
Yeah,
like
that's
you know
great.
critically acclaimed films. And the only reason I started watching so many films is when they had Movie Pass because I was like I was just watching everything, and then it really got me into like more like you know
Genres?
Oscar friendly type movies
Oh.
and different genres as well.
Okay, so
Yeah, I mean, seeing as how this released while I was like in school, dude, engineers ate this shit.
I'm sure
sure,
they
dude.
dreamed. This and The Martian, I'm sure people in fucking engineering nutted
Dude,
about both.
Eric
of them
thought about
hard.
changing his major until he saw this
Yeah,
movie.
I was like,
Then he was all in.
I'm gonna build a fucking spaceship.
Dude, he's like, I'm going through a black hole if I have to.
And I'm coming back.
And I'm coming back stronger.
For the love of my
Younger.
daughter, Murph.
More
Let me
agile.
leave, Murph.
Murph, don't let
That
me
was,
leave.
that was like an inside
Uh-oh.
joke me and my friends had all the time. You'd always just say, "Don't let me leave, Murph."
Dude, I'm gonna start yelling that at my kids until they watch the movie.
You're gonna make yourself
Dude.
cry.
Yeah.
Hey, though, dude.
when I
What's
have to
wrong with
start
Dad?
when I have to start traveling for work, I'm gonna have my little roller suitcase and be like, "Don't let me leave, Murph! Murph, don't let me leave!" I'm like,
Dude, just
Mama,
get-
why is he doing that? Don't let
just
me
get-
leave, Murph!
Knock some
So,
books around.
on your walls, just put in bookshelves
Yeah.
and then make little walkways, and you're just gonna walk in between them and just throw the books out.
Knock him out.
He's just pulling
Yeah.
pops off the shelf.
Throwing him on the ground. Don't let me leave. It's like 5 a.m. and Mikey's still sleeping.
Right.
Don't let me leave, Murph. Knocking all this shit off the wall.
Dude, he's gonna have nightmares.
Like Rick does Morty when he's wasted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So should we just talk about the things that we don't like? Since it's gonna be super short, I would imagine.
Yeah, I like that.
I didn't like how they did my boy Tars.
What do you mean? He
What do you
came
mean he
back.
came back?
He lives.
No, Tars is cool.
Wait, we're talking about things you don't like.
Oh,
All right, I don't
No,
like
like-
that
okay,
Matthew
go ahead.
McConaughey comes back. I don't like that he
Holy
lives. I wanted him to
what?
die so bad at the end of this at the end of that scene.
So you just wanted the Tesseract to close.
I wanted it to fold on him after when he was done.
God damn.
it might have. Who knows?
No, it definitely closed on him.
Yeah.
He reopened, dude. It's a different version of McConaughey, dude. He died and then his molecules
The Lazarus
created.
effect.
His molecules. His molecules thick.
You know what I didn't like though was like I understand like the whole premise of like they sent one person or whatever. If you're trying to establish colonies, why would you send just one person? Like I think they should have sent multiple people.
No, they're
Wait, no,
they're
no,
sending
no.
out.
Yeah.
They're probing.
Those people
Yeah,
were
man. But
only-
we need to get this shit started as soon as possible. I want teams of 5 to 10 every
Resources.
place.
But
But then
you're
you're gonna,
wasting-
like Nick said, yeah.
But then you're
Fuck it.
wasting the
We are-
resources for those 5 to 10 people if the planet isn't inhabitable. And then you're also wasting four to 9 extra people's lives as opposed
But
to
if it
just the
doesn't
one.
work, we're
But then you
dying
gotta hang out with your
anyways.
homies.
We needed to go all in on this project.
I mean, they did. Did you see how much cum she had in front of her? There was so
Yeah.
much jizz on that spaceship.
Eggs, dude.
Imagine 5 to 10
Eggs.
people.
Fertilized eggs.
We could have sped this process up.
Those
Okay,
are the
well-
runniest fucking eggs, dude.
Now I understand how the world is gonna go if James is in charge of it.
Yeah, it's gonna. Well, no, but also if they only sent 5 to 10 people, I don't think the genetic pool would have been big enough. It would have become.
They need an
inbreeding
even
at some
number,
point.
8.
Yeah.
4
What?
women,
No,
4
what?
men.
No, you need like
Stop
140
it.
something people
Yeah, to make it so that you're not like inbreeding.
crossbreeding and
Yeah.
stuff.
Crossbreeding.
Fuck it. We're all farmers. Might send 144 farmers to every planet.
Yeah,
Dude,
man.
we
That's
got
that low
walking,
IQ.
talking robots, dude. We could send anybody anywhere.
Clearly
We're jumping through
not.
wormholes.
all them wormholes.
They barely had the funding to do this. They were like basically underground.
Well, yeah, they literally
Yeah.
shut NASA down, right? They were like, well, oh, dude, man, I really don't. What I don't like is how fucking stupid people are in the future. Because fuck those people. That bitch said the Apollo mission was faked, and oh, dude, you saw Matthew McConaughey want to stand up and box that bitch. Just go 12 rounds with her in the octagon.
But it also makes sense why they did it though, like which is stupid though, because they legit were like, all right, you guys need to be just straight farmers. You can't have any fucking prospects of anything special. You need to just get in here, farm that okra corn,
I
and
mean,
you'll be good.
They outlined it pretty well. Like Donald, the Cooper's dad, I'm assuming.
No, that
He-
wasn't Cooper's dad. That was Cooper's wife's dad.
Oh.
That was his
Oh, okay.
father-in-law, because when they were sitting down right before Matthew McConaughey leaves, he's like, you know, my daughter always knew that you were something different, that you weren't meant for this world or something like that. So, like, that was the most explicit way that they said, like, this is his father-in-law, it's not his dad.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
But I mean, and the teachers outlined it like we didn't run out of TVs, we ran out of food.
Yeah. They don't need like visionaries. They legit need regular
They
everyday
motherfucking
working people.
needed visionaries, homie. Look at what
At
happened to
NASA.
them.
They didn't think they did though. The rest of the
Yeah.
population they wanted to be regular average Joes. But I think yeah, it doesn't make sense though if you think about it though, because it's like yeah, why would you still not focus on like really doing something
Yeah.
versus just like? But they also too they said it multiple times. We don't want panic. We don't want to scare people. We want to do this and that. And they also didn't want to give people hope, and they also didn't want to let people know how outrageous the situation really was.
Yeah.
So what percentage of the population do you think died during all of this? Because of food shortage, Dust Bowl.
30%.
No, it's probably more. Well,
I mean, that asthma must have fucked people up.
I guess we would have to look at how, like, just to try to figure it out, how many people, like, on average die from, like, starvation and stuff, and then, like, kind of just multiply it or divide it by the people. Plus, like, you would look at, like, regular death and all that stuff. But I legit think it could be as much as, like, 50%, because you figure some areas already are super deserty, so, like, those areas were barely habitable then, let alone in this current situation.
I just
we
thought
could
it was
look-
that one certain part of the world.
No,
No,
just
it
the
was all
whole.
over the world.
So
Yeah.
maybe you're right. There should have been less farmers because half the people are dead already anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, we could kind of look at how many people died in
The Dust Bowl.
the Dust Bowl and then
Yeah.
extrapolate that into a cataclysmic event, right?
That was the thing.
I mean, that was the little
Mhm.
videos that you saw in the beginning. It was
Dust Bowl.
Yeah, the
Was the
Dust
thing?
Bowl was the thing in the
30s.
30s.
like, 40s. I don't know.
No, it's definitely not in the 40s.
I thought it was mid 30s.
During the Eisenhower administration, is that when it happened?
No,
I'm
during the
looking
Great
it up right now.
Depression.
Yeah, 1930. The Dust Bowl, also known as the Dirty 30s, started in 1930 and lasted for.
Is that
5
why they say
decades.
that? That's funny.
Well, the interviews at the beginning of the movie are actual interviews from people
Yeah.
who survived the Dust Bowl.
No,
Yeah, but
way.
Except for the one where the older woman is acting as Murph.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the only made up one.
What?
Yeah.
But the same Dirty
Yeah.
30,
From a
like when
documentary.
people turn 30,
Dirty
Crazy
30.
as hell.
I didn't know that's where that came from.
That boy Christopher Nolan does it, dude.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. But too, yeah, you figure the Dust Bowl plus like starvation like rates and stuff like that. I feel like it has to be half the population, especially for like because it looks like in the one state in the United States they lost like half their population, let alone third world countries and other places that didn't have resources in general.
They probably got wiped the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wanna know what else I don't like? I don't like Doyle dying the way he did.
Like a punk.
Whoa.
Like a
I
like an idiot,
straight
bro.
up. Punk,
this
dude.
is me.
He said, "Oh damn, that way big."
Oh, wait, big.
But,
Wait,
like,
those
they-
those
they-
mountain
girl.
men.
Me no
I
I
go
think he
shit.
was weak.
Me
He
stay
could have
here.
held on.
No, but they say when they get there, they're like, we are not prepared for this.
No.
Like they have no field training. Like
None. Yeah, I mean, he said it perfectly, right? He was like, "You fucking egghead fucks got less fucking survival skills than a fucking Boy Scout. Why the
Well,
fuck
like-
did they send you?"
Oh my
idiots
god,
out
my
here?"
heart sank when they got back to the main ship or whatever, and he's like, "It's been 23 years."
23 years.
I was like, "What? It's been
18
45 minutes."
Nah,
Yeah.
8 months, 7 months, and 18 days or something.
Yeah, I didn't
Dude,
get the math
a
on that
good-
one either, because it definitely
good-
seemed like they were only there for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
But like to show you, like clearly he wasn't following it straight or whatever, right? But their conversation that they had after Doyle died was 45 minutes to an hour long,
Right.
right? But
Yeah.
it felt like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So
Well, yeah.
you can probably imagine that there's a little bit of dead air
Yeah.
where they're just sitting there thinking about themselves.
Well,
The
you
time
figure too,
mattered.
because it was the engine and stuff was flooded, so they had to wait that whole time for it to unflood,
Right.
and it was not like. And we saw it as being a couple minutes, but they saw it for
Yeah.
like so that plus the incident too. Like maybe the incident wasn't as quick in like real time as it was like movie time. Because
Yeah.
what did they
yeah, I
say?
mean, it couldn't have
7
been.
years.
7 or an hour or 7 years. That's
Okay,
the time
and they were
dilation.
how many? There was a
But I think
They-
she was like, "I must have been wrong, or my time was off, or something," because
yeah. I think the calculations were slightly off
Yeah.
because they say something about
she
it.
says something when she gets back.
Because it's like a little more time had passed than they originally calculated.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
they get back, and he's like, "It's been 23 years," and Anne Hathaway was
Oh.
like, "My calculations must have been wrong," or something like that.
And I think the
Because-
time starts like folding as soon as they enter the atmosphere of the planet.
That would make sense.
So you have to count all that time as well.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
since we're here, in that scene, there's a ticking noise every 1.25 seconds, and that's supposed to represent a day back on Earth.
Oh, that's
my-
crazy.
Yeah.
Like the soundtrack that kicks on during this shit, where you can hear like the little like clock ticking. Like,
Yeah,
it's so
that-
good.
Yeah.
See, I thought it was just because, like, I mean, that totally makes sense. But I was just like, yeah, because obviously they're talking about they're wasting time or whatever. But I didn't know they actually did like a scientific thing to it.
That boy Christopher
fucking-
Nolan.
Yeah, Christopher
Yeah,
Nolan's
he does,
always doing
though.
that shit,
Hans
though.
Zimmer, man.
Hans
Yeah.
Zimmer does go
That's the
fucking
one we should be
hard.
praising.
Nah,
True.
fucking.
And the crazy thing is, like, no, I mean, Nolan has worked with Hans. Like, that's like his go-to guy. But like for this film, he was just like, "Yo, Hans, do some new shit, dude. I'm gonna give
Go
you this
fucking
one.
ham.
I'm gonna give you this one line. I'm not gonna give you the script. I'm not gonna give you nothing. I'm gonna give you this feeling, and you can make the whole soundtrack out of that."
And just fucking do it.
And this dude popped the fuck off.
He really did,
Yeah.
dude. The moments where the music was actually allowed to shine, I was like, oh my god. Like when it wasn't just a vacuum of space, I was like, oh fuck. Hans! Don't do it to me, Hans!
Dude, he got nominated in like every Nolan film he's done too, which is crazy
Dude,
for like an
Nolan-
Oscar.
Nolan just
And,
does that
and it's
to you.
crazy how he didn't use Hans for Tenet.
He couldn't. He
should
use
have.
Hans. No. He couldn't use Hans.
Why?
Hans was already doing a different movie.
But he still should have, because then it would have sounded better and it would have
He
been
should have
so
delayed the movie.
crazy.
No, because the sound mixing is different than the soundtrack. It would have still sounded like ass.
No, man, because there were some scenes where the music was way too fucking loud too, where they were like,
Yeah, but
"That you
that's
should have picked a
not-
different track."
I mean, Tenet's soundtrack kind of slaps, you know.
No, it
A little bit.
100% slaps.
Wrong time placement, man. I don't like it.
I thought the soundtrack was pretty subtle overall for the movie, but it definitely had a lot of character to some of the scenes.
Oh yeah, I mean, fuck. Hold on, we're talking about things we don't like.
Why
Shit,
don't
Is that
people
what we're
like this
doing?
movie though? What's
Why-
the big?
Bro, why the fuck don't people like this movie?
I think it's just
Runtime.
because some people don't like
Run, yeah.
Stop
space.
looking at me. Look at the camera. 'Cause
I think
you're
because some
talking away
people
from the mic. You know
just
what you're doing.
don't like space
You're a
movies,
jackass.
and they're just too dumb to understand everything
But they
that's going
spell
on.
it
in
out
it.
so simply.
Not
They like
always.
literally say
I thought that it was spelled out super simply, right? They dumb it down like Matthew
they say
McConaughey's
corn's
character.
dying.
Yeah,
Go to space.
go to space.
7 years, 1 day, or 1 second, whatever the buddy
7
said.
years bad luck.
We fold this paper in half and shove this pen through it, and that's why it's a circle.
Relativity. Yeah.
Like, but really though, like
But for
that.
some people, that could still be.
Yo, I don't care how fucking stupid you are though.
Eric, I posted the consensus. I don't want to read it. I don't know if Joey can click on it.
I can open it.
Okay. But this is the critics' consensus of the movie.
Exceeds
So-
the grasp. How?
Interstellar represents more of the thrilling, thought-provoking, and visually independent filmmaking moviegoers have come to expect from writer-director Christopher Nolan, even if its intellectual reach somewhat exceeds its grasp.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
But
So
how?
most people, they're saying most people don't fully understand it, and that's why people don't like
What
it.
they're saying is that...
Or does
so,
he not?
even if its intellectual reach somewhat exceeds its grasp. So that means he's trying to make the movie way smarter than it actually is. So
Oh.
the movie is reaching to be super intelligent, but it can't grab it. It's not reaching its goal of being super smart. That's what that sentence means. So it's saying that this is literally probably someone who isn't smart watching this movie and going, this movie's fucking stupid. It's not smarter than me. And it's like, bruh, it is smarter
Dude,
than
they
you.
legit had like a physicist say, "Hey Nolan, you're not supposed to do this and this, all right?"
Yeah.
And Nolan was like, "Yeah, I'll follow the rules of fucking physics."
But didn't he help fund a project that mapped out a black hole?
Well, they were.
No.
So what happened is
Or
they were
like to
doing.
visualize it? Go ahead.
I know what the fact is.
Visualize it, yeah.
So they were like, "Hey, we need to like create this, thing or whatever." And then when they came up with the formula of the actual like physicists and they put it into like the program, it actually mapped out what a black hole would be, and it was
Right.
totally by accident.
But like, that just
Yeah.
shows you how much thought this man put into making this fucking
Yeah.
film.
So like a lot of the top critics that have it as like negative or whatever, it is like this movie is just it's just trying. It's being a kind of like a try hard type movie.
That's dumb, dude.
That
Yeah, and a lot of it's like it's ambitious. It doesn't reach its full potential. Like it's just trying to do too much, and they don't think it hits like the marks.
But even if you ignore the scientific aspect, this
Mm-hmm.
movie has so much fucking heart in it, it literally hurts.
Well, I
This
mean,
movie
Hathaway
is
and McConaughey are so good.
Man, you
Dude, even the
fucking...
robot is so good.
Dog,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alex said it best while we were watching it, and she said it through tears. How the fuck did they make me care about a fucking computer like this? How did they do it? How did they make me care about
Dude,
somebody so much who
Tars.
doesn't have a face?
I liked it, but like when he was like, "We're leaving the robot," I was like, "It makes sense."
Mm-hmm.
Never.
I
you
didn't-
never.
I
No,
didn't
did
bat
I
an eye.
cried. I cried like
I
a
didn't feel like any
baby.
of those robots. I was like, we gotta save the humans.
Dog, what did he call him? What was his nickname for Matthew McConaughey's character? Because they had nicknames for each other, right? Matthew McConaughey called him Slick, and what did he call Matt?
Oh, I didn't.
I didn't notice.
No, I didn't catch it.
But anyways, when he was dropping him off, he was like, "See you on the other side," and then he said his nickname. And then Matthew McConaughey was like, "I'll catch you on the flip side, Slick," or whatever he said to him. And I was like, "Oh my god, he's Coop." Did he call him Coop?
Yeah, I
I
think, he
think
called
just
him
Coop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, he was like,
Yeah.
"I'll catch
Well, they
you
all
later,
call him
Coop."
Coop.
Yeah. But like, man, when he was like, "I'll see you later, Slick," I was like, "Damn, bro, he's gonna kill himself too. I can't." Oh
I
man.
know.
Did you see that coming of him just saying like
So-
we gotta let go of Me Too?
This was the thing. I knew the ending of the movie having never seen it. So I didn't get to experience him going into the Tesseract without seeing the rest of the movie also. Like I had seen the scene where he's knocking the books over in the Tesseract like years ago. And I knew it already. So like the movie started and she was talking about how she had a ghost or whatever, and I instantly knew it was Matthew McConaughey because I had seen like a spoiler thing.
Yeah.
So
And
you're telling me this is a part of the MCU?
That's what I said.
What?
She made the same dumb joke.
Yeah.
The way they foreshadow him being the ghost was amazing. The first
Dude,
scene where
it was so
him
good.
and Murph
The
are
first-
talking, like in the very
Yeah.
opening, he literally
Not
says it.
not knowing it and then like watching the first time and then like realizing it is such like a cool moment though.
Dude.
It sucks that you didn't feel it fresh because
I
when you're
know.
actually watching the movie and you see what's going on or whatever, and they even say too, they're like when they're talking about like, oh, how other people see it, and they're like, to them it's just like a cave or something like that. And he literally goes into like, I guess you could say it's a bookshelf, but he just goes into it and he's looking at all these different times or whatever.
Well, it's literally every moment that has ever been and will ever been in that point or in that space,
Yeah.
right? So the
Yeah.
Tesseract, like, oh, their visualization of what a fifth dimensional representation of time is made me so fucking rock hard. I had 2.5 inches of steel running hot in my fucking pants, bro.
It's all you need, dude.
Dude, oh my god. I like just even thinking about it now makes me want to weep because it's such a beautiful way to visualize space and time.
Like
Oh,
even how they
so
like
good.
explain that, how like they are fifth dimension beings where time is just like a canyon or a valley you can climb into. Like that just dumbs it down so much. I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But for some people, it's still too smart.
which is
But it helps
crazy.
keep it relatable as well, which
It
I think they
does.
did
Yeah.
a really good job in this movie. Was
But no,
help keep it relatable.
Based on like the reviews, fans feel better about the movie than critics do.
Well, yeah.
But the critics are saying like it did all that, but it didn't need to do all that. Like they're like,
But it did though. Like I think a normal person, a fucking farmer who's just going to see the movie because it's got Matthew McConaughey in it. I don't know.
and he's
that
a farmer.
I don't know that they would understand it. I honestly don't know if they would have, right? But I don't know if I would have understood it. Like if I wasn't into fucking nerd shit like that, right?
My thing is, once he goes in the black hole, anything could happen. And I would just been like, anything could happen
I'm here for it.
because we don't know.
It's raining ice.
I mean,
It's a black
Neil
hole.
Neil deGrasse Tyson was like,
Neil
dude,
deGrasse.
this movie's fucking.
Degrassi.
It's
His name's
DeGrasse.
not Tyson?
No, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Oh, Neil deGrasse.
Degrassi, that show where Drake got shot and he's paralyzed.
He was there. Neil was there.
Fun fact: my Tyson's brother.
Right?
They are brothers. They are blood brothers.
Go ahead, Eric. I'm sorry.
I think he praised the film like for saying like, yeah, you don't know what the fuck's gonna happen in a black hole.
Yeah, how the
Their
fuck?
interpretation's good as hell.
Yeah, but it's the same thing like Dante's interpretation of what happens in Catholic hell. You don't fucking know. Neither does
No
he,
one
but he
knows.
went for it. He threw it out there. Sure,
Yeah.
it's a 7-layer dip of torture. Sure. Fuck it.
I mean, this is a science movie. Science is theory. This movie is theory. Like, what do you kind of expect?
except love. Love isn't theoretical, baby. It's here. It passes
Yeah.
through
Oh
you.
man, when Anne Hathaway was explaining love, dude,
Oh,
she was like, "How do I love for someone that I haven't seen in years?"
in
you know?
decades, she said. Not years. She said, I haven't seen him in decades. Oh.
I mean,
Heartbreaking.
McConaughey dropped the ball though. He instantly was like, "You love her. You love him, so we're not going there." Like,
Yo, he's crazy as fuck.
He's
for
cold.
that. I mean, but
Yeah,
like that
that
just
scene-
shows the fallacy of human beings, right?
But it's
Like-
because of his version of love, because he thought he went with man because he felt that it gives him the best shot to get back to his family.
Yeah.
No,
versus-
I think he did it out of spite. I
'Cause
think he
she
did it out of spite.
Messed up when they were on the planet.
Yeah,
So he's feeling some type of way when they got back.
because he lost 20 some odd years with his daughter, right? Theoretically.
Yeah.
So I think even if the signs pointed to what Edmund's planet being the one,
Yeah.
which it was, right? Like he was still like, nah, fuck you, bitch. We're going with man because I don't give a fuck. Like,
Yeah.
because he's fallible, right? We've seen him be fallible throughout the whole film. So, like, to me, of course he would do this. Because we've seen how fucking mad he gets at a teacher because the teacher says something he doesn't like. So he has the capacity to do some petty shit like this. You know what I mean?
Especially if he thinks he's going to get him back to his daughter.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was icing on the cake, probably.
It does truly. I mean, it does also fall back on the third guy because, like, he was just like, but Matthew McConaughey was such a presence in that moment, and he was just like, but that dude that dude had cracked already. That dude was not the same he was because he was by himself for
Hell no.
23 years. So
Yeah.
he was just like, okay, like whatever. When he should have been the one to be like, hold on, let's look at this, let's see all sides. Instead, he just was like, McConaughey saying this, they didn't even really vote. It was more or less Matthew McConaughey's vote was worth 3.
Yeah.
There was no voting.
I mean, he was the pilot, so what the fuck are they gonna do?
Yeah, they literally couldn't stop the man. Uh-oh.
I don't think he's that off hinge that he would have.
But you don't know that.
Man, dude's been a hero the whole movie.
Yeah, but my man literally went through a fucking wormhole to get back to his daughter. You think he's not gonna hijack that ship and do whatever the fuck he wants with it?
He's going to pull
But
a
he
man on
doesn't
him.
think he did. I think he thinks he's gonna die. I don't think he thinks he's gonna.
I think, and maybe that's what helps him survive the Tesseract, right? Is his sheer fucking force of will that he had throughout the whole movie. That dude knew. He said, fuck it. I'm making it back to my daughter through hell and high water. It doesn't fucking matter what happens. So I honestly don't think he was going to die. If he thought he was going to die, wouldn't he have just given up when he was breathing in the fucking acrylic paint or whatever the fuck it was?
No, I'd probably fight to his last breath because, you know, it's his daughter.
Well, yeah, but
That's
that's what
it.
I'm saying, right?
What
Like,
Dr. Mann was saying, yeah.
yeah. You'll see them. They'll be there with you. Nah, bitch, I'm gonna be there with her when she dies.
But it was just funny. They're like, we don't have the answers. We don't have the numbers. You gotta be inside the black hole. And boy was like, I'm in it.
Me and my boy Tars are fucking diving headfirst into the
Yeah.
bitch. Synchronized swimmers and shit. Go
I
ahead, girl.
also took it as he didn't want to go to Anne Hathaway's like planet that she wanted to go to.
Lover's Planet.
Please
Yeah.
talk in the mic.
Oh, he didn't want to see her happy, and he was sad. He said, "Fuck it."
Yeah.
Well,
Fuck all
yeah,
that.
because he already lost his love. Like his wife died of a brain aneurysm, so he was like, "Fuck it."
If I can't have no poontang, nobody can.
But in the end, he's like, "I'm going back, and I'm getting my woman."
Podcast going.
He was trying to get with Anne Hathaway. He said, "I'm going to town. I'm going to this planet." He says, "I fucks."
I'm about
Yeah.
to man Edmonds when I get there.
Right.
Right?
Right? He said, I hope your glass is as weak as my glass was." And it was funny. He said, it's a 50% chance that,
Now,
you
when
know,
you
you
talk
could be
at
dead.
me, you'll
And
actually
then
be
it's just
talking
like,
to the mic.
every time Matt Damon hit his shit, only his shit cracked. Matt Damon hit him with a good-ass head thrust.
Dr. Mans gave no fucks, dude.
Dude,
talk
McConaughey
about
didn't even try
unhinged.
to... Yeah, McConaughey just kept taking those fucking dome shots, though.
Yeah, he literally went, you got a 50-50 shot of killing yourself, and this man went, what? And Matthew McConaughey wasn't like, oh, stop it, no.
And at that point, it's not even 50-50. Matt Damon's had no cracks.
Yeah.
Like he could have got off him.
Man,
Yeah.
it's hard.
should've.
Like I want to not like man, but the character was so good. Like, he acted the character out so well.
He's so cold.
He was for the mission, man.
Yeah.
But,
He's like,
I
yeah,
mean, he was
knew.
for his own survival, if anything.
Well, after years and years and years of fucking not having seen another human being, he was like, fuck it, I want to live now.
And
But
he
he
probably
still
didn't
wasn't
have
gonna live.
anyone on Earth.
He probably didn't have anybody on
No,
Earth.
they didn't, though. That's what they said about those people. Like, they were all supposed to have, like, no attachments, no family, no nothing.
Yeah,
the
but you
reason,
can always have a side piece.
yeah, but the only reason Edmonds had Anne Hathaway is because they were in the same program. The rest of them
Right.
were just, everyone else was supposed to be like, no, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's like, you don't know how you would react until you're in that situation. Like, because he
Yeah.
said, I thought I was willing to die. And then when he got to the point, he's just like, "Whoa, hold on." Like,
I ain't
And
ready
that's
no more.
I mean,
Well,
but he
too,
said
like-
it. He said it perfectly, didn't he? He said human beings haven't evolved past the point of wanting everything for themselves. Like
Yeah.
we're just not there yet as a species. And then he spelled it out what he was gonna do. He said, "Look, human beings are selfish a fuck. So I'm gonna fucking kill you guys. I don't care.
I'm like, yoink your shit.
Yeah, I gotta get the hell out of here." Like,
I don't got anybody else, so I love myself that much.
mhm.
And then he tried to dock. Like, what was that scene for you guys? Seeing it for the first time, like
Dog.
seeing just shit explode, and you're
it's like nerve wracking
what
because
the
you know
fuck?
it's just gonna go down.
But like, so Alex was like, "What's gonna happen if he opens the airlock? Like, I don't get what's gonna happen if he opens it." And I was like, "Let's just say if that man tries to open up the airlock, all the air is gonna get sucked out of both of those ships, and things are gonna go fucking poorly." And then a minute later, it all blew up. So it was like, I knew what was gonna happen.
And it happened so fast because he's like in the middle of a sentence talking, and then all of a sudden, explosion.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it like because I mean in my head the two options are it's just gonna detach and I'm like gonna be free in space just floating away, or it's just gonna blow up.
So
Like-
super charmed in the chat said the plan was for him to get picked up and then move on to another planet. He didn't think they were going to stay there at first. That's why he maroons them. So I didn't get that, but that's an interesting way of looking at it.
I was
But-
kind of
Well, they weren't
why...
gonna stay there because they didn't know that they could live there. 'Cause
Well, yeah. So him and Matthew McConaughey, I thought were going to look at the surface level to
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
if all the readings were good, right?
Yeah.
So like, I mean, he didn't have to kill them though.
No,
could
he
have
didn't have
just
to
been
set
like,
him up.
yeah.
But
he
was
said-
he
He tell
really
him,
going-
hey, bro, like, you guys are here. I lied. Can you take me with you?
Yeah, that's all you got. That's all you gotta do. What are they gonna
Yeah.
do? Be mad? Yeah, let's be mad in fucking space, bitch. Let's get off this rock
'Cause
and go to a
Did
different
they have
one.
enough? Did they have enough stuff to go back home or no? At that point,
They did. They had
didn't?
enough to stop there, and then
Mhm.
Matthew McConaughey was like, "I'm fucking bouncing, bro. I'm not staying here no more." So
So
like,
do you guys think Matt Damon would have gone home or just gone to another planet?
Another
Probably
planet.
just
He was
gone
all
to
about the
another
mission.
planet.
yeah,
Was
would
he?
probably
I thought
go
that was
to
all
another planet.
bullshit. I thought he was just trying to dip out and go home and say fuck it.
But what's
Well,
he
he
got
knew
to
the
go home
truth.
to?
I mean, the other planet could be nothing as well. He at least knows what home is.
But he knew
Yeah,
that
but he's
everyone was
gonna-
gonna die.
Yeah, he's just gonna go home and fucking die.
Yeah, I think he'll at least go home and die of fucking lung cancer or starving. I mean, instead of freezing to death and starving, I guess I don't know which is better.
You think they got mesothelioma there?
Dude, all that dust, shit, you got to. The Oprah didn't survive.
No.
Did you know all that corn was real and they grew it all and sold it at the end of the movie for a profit?
It's Christopher Nolan, bro.
Bob,
And-
500
funny.
acres.
Dude, this
never
dude
know.
hates CGI. He says practical or nothing.
yeah.
Well, there was
Did you know
a
they
fact-
actually went to space?
That
It was
a weird
all
black
filmed
hole.
up there in space. There was a
Well,
fact.
don't look at the screen now. I moved the mic. Oh my god, I can't stand her, dude.
Hold on. There was a fact that said that usually a big budget production like Interstellar would shoot everything in front of green screens and then create the visual effects plates to place around the actors in every shot during post-production, but Christopher Nolan didn't like the idea of actors reacting to things they couldn't see. So for Interstellar, he had the visuals created before shooting so that he could project the VFX shots onto screens around the set,
Oh, fuck.
giving the actors something to react to.
Well, the
Kinda
actor-
I mean,
what
it sounds
they
like a
do on
Nolan
the
thing.
Mandalorian now.
Well,
or
but
like
yeah,
any
but-
other Disney film.
But he didn't have that tech back then.
He didn't.
Like real-time renderings are were totally not a thing back then. So they probably spent months just fucking rendering out those images so that people could look at them.
Yeah, it says if they looked out the windows of the spacecraft, they wouldn't see green screens, they'd see outer space or the surface of the planet they were on.
Dude, that's so fucking immersive though. They were like, I am an astronaut.
Dude, well, there's certain aspects too of that. Like, so when he's talking to the one guy that stays on the ship or whatever, when he's like, man, like this little piece of metal or whatever is stopping me from being into
Oh,
nothingness
when
or
a boy
whatever.
was having a panic attack?
And then I thought about that, and I was like, I would have passed out. Like as soon as I thought that in my head, I would instantly passed out. Like it's almost in my head. I related it to like, man, what if I just was on a plane
It's the
and
same
I just
thing.
fell
though.
out? Exactly.
Yeah.
And I was like, And then in my head, I was like, I kind of looked down, and I was like, yeah, I would have passed out. I'd have been done.
So that kind of that's a cool thing too. Like I was talking to Alex about it when we were watching the movie, and we were talking about that. Like I was like, that seems like so amazing to me to be able to see Saturn up close and personal. Like Saturn is literally 2 inches of plexiglass away from you. You can see it. It's right there. And she was like, I could never. Like, what did you say, girl? It was something along the lines of like, I would get like 100 feet away from the Earth's orbit and be like, I want to go back now.
Yeah.
Or something like that. She'd be like, nah, I want to go into space for 2 minutes and come back down. That's all I need.
Dude, I would throw up though. Like I couldn't handle it. Like
I love it.
dude, my knees would get weak and everything.
I wouldn't even be able to enjoy it because I'd just be having a panic attack the whole time.
Oh no.
I'd be like,
Dude,
nah,
I can't even go
never
on
mind.
like roller coasters when the feeling of the speed and then when it stops and it starts and
Yeah.
I'm about to have a panic attack
Just thinking about it.
just thinking about it.
You're
But,
gonna
like-
pop those pills or whatever they had.
Dramamine or whatever the fuck it is.
I thought
Yeah.
that was
just
for.
leave me here to suffocate.
Yeah, that
Don't
was
worry.
for
It's for
nausea.
motion sickness.
Yeah.
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 We're talking about panic attacks, not motion sickness.
Well, he was talking about the stopping and starting
Oh.
and going and.
I
Um,
need Xanax.
Yeah, you definitely need some Xanax.
Yeah.
I need to
There's
be
no way.
heavily
There's no
medicated.
way I would go on that trip.
I would.
0. I'll take my chances with dying.
I'll send
Oh.
you guys off. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna pay all this money to go up in space for two minutes and come back down.
Mm-mm.
I just want to join the NASA team so I can live underground and not get lung cancer.
Now that's a fucking move, though.
Because
That's
like a lot
big
of people
big move.
survived in the end.
Yeah. All you had to do was not get lung cancer.
Yeah.
My thing
Dude,
is,
Topher
they
Grace,
should have
go
just
ahead.
built a world underground and they would have been fine.
You can't. Nah, I'm
My-
gonna tell you.
No
what-
food.
Speaking of something we hate, dude, I hate that Tom was like being so dumb and staying on the farm hurting his kids.
Wait, I'm gonna
Dude,
go
fuck
back to the.
Tom.
Hold
Yeah.
on. I'm gonna stop you right there, Eric. Mole people are never a good thing. Okay, it doesn't matter what medium, books, comics, movies, TV shows. Mole people always the enemy. We
I
are not
love the
building
mole guy
shit
from The
underground.
Simpsons.
Get the hell
yeah.
out of here.
I thought it was so funny when he was pulling back up to the house and the love interest or whatever of Murph had the
Topher Grace,
Topher
the tire
Grace.
iron.
Foreman.
Yeah, had the tire ironed out.
He was gonna get his ass beat.
Dude, he wasn't gonna do shit with it. Dude walked right past him.
But I also don't like how stupid Tom was. Like
Yeah.
they spend 45 minutes of this movie talking about how bright this kid is. And then he's like, farm good, blight bad. No,
No,
my
Tom's a
son
dick, though, the whole
strong
movie.
lung. What?
Tom
a
resented
dick
his
the whole
dad, I
time.
guess. I don't know.
Nah, but he was just a teenager. He was just being like a normal, moody fucking teenager, right? I mean,
And then his
it-
dad left him in his very important developmental years.
Yeah.
And he became a dick even worse.
But then you look at Murph, and she used it and excelled. She was like, I'm gonna excel to spite my dad. Fuck that abandoning fuck.
And what
I'm gonna be
happened?
great. I'll save the world, not him.
Yeah, I mean, it is a coin toss.
So
Yeah.
we're just supposed to assume that Tom died. That's why he wasn't there at the end when.
What? Yeah, I mean, he's the older brother.
Yeah.
She
It's-
died at that
Men
age.
basically
usually
dead.
die first, you know.
Dude, she was at least 100 years old at that time.
I mean, yeah, she had a space station named after her, so she was
So, like-
probably getting all the life-saving drugs and shit like that.
Topher definitely died.
Oh yeah, throw that motherfucker
Yeah.
in the trash.
But he
They said she
ate.
was taking naps though. Like
Yeah, they were-
going
yeah,
to
they
were, like,
sleep and
freezing.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
But
was, like, hibernating.
Topher fucked though because they had a whole family.
Dude, they had a
He-
fucking
he did his
brood in
part.
there, dude.
Dude, and Jessica Chastain, she could catch it, so good for Topher Grace.
Is that who that was?
Yes.
Dude, the fact that Timothy Chalamet or whatever is young Tom kind of blew
Dude,
my
I
mind.
totally forgot he was in his movie, dude.
I
until
didn't
I
know
I,
at
also
all.
forgot. Yeah.
I was like, damn, he's a
Hey,
star
give it
now.
up to Bill Irwin though.
Who?
Who the fuck's Bill Irwin?
No, we need to
Who?
give a fucking award
Oh,
to John
true.
Oh,
Lithgow.
Cars. Yeah.
Oh, nah. John Lithgow was the shit. I loved his character. He was so good. Oh man, when Michael Caine died, I was like, oh fuck, bro. You're
Dude,
such
Michael
piece
Caine's
of
always a
shit.
dick. Well, half
Yeah.
the time Michael Caine's a dick, dude.
Oh man.
He's like, I lied.
Yeah.
We're all gonna die.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, that thing you've been trying to solve, I solved it 40 years ago. Fucking don't go.
Dude, and man drops it so easy. He's like, yeah, he saw that shit before we even left.
Yeah, that's crazy to me.
I love how no one else was smart enough. And then it took Murph being like, hey, this shit, why are you tying your hands behind your back? Like, what?
Yeah.
Hello?
But like, no one else was gonna be like, "Hey, this math doesn't check."
Nobody.
Like, not one person.
But
You're
I
not
don't
gonna
think
contest a guy like that.
I don't think anybody was smart enough. I really don't think anybody had the intelligence to like
Well,
say.
No, and it's
Well, you
super secretive
figure-
as well. So like
Yeah.
NASA's small and secret, so like not that many eyes are gonna be on it.
There's what, 6
Yeah.
people in the world who know this shit exists, and
But,
one
like-
of them solved it 40 years ago.
It's based on their like schooling system as well too, because like Tom is smart. He missed it by only like a couple points or
His
whatever.
teacher was being a dick, bro. Come on.
And but yeah, because she gave him C's.
Yeah, on
Um,
purpose.
Yeah, so they made it so it's like you legit had to be like the 1% to go into actually college, and everyone else was like manual laborers.
Yeah.
So like some people develop better like later on in life. So like someone that has like education, so he could have been smart enough, but if you don't educate someone and just like, go hold his ground.
Yeah.
So, guess what?
What?
Bill Irwin was
Oh,
the ER
you're-
doctor,
Okay.
and This Is Us for Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh.
Not that you care.
I do care. I like This Is Us. Stop it. Shit, I think I like This Is Us better than you do.
So Tom
just likes to
Cooper,
cry.
Tom
I do
Cooper,
like to cry.
Casey Affleck. I didn't know that was Ben Affleck's brother.
He's
Oh, I
kind of a piece
did.
of shit too.
He's a good actor though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good actor. Piece of shit.
Yeah.
We just gotta preface that. We just gotta
I ain't
preface
purposing
that.
shit.
Why?
Good
Why is
actor.
he a piece of shit?
He had.
He's a bad person.
Yeah, didn't he have like sexual assault allegations?
Yeah,
That
he
turned
had
out to
something
be
like
pretty
that.
true?
He's just a scumbag, and like I think he like hits women or
Wait, who
something.
is he in this
Allegedly,
movie?
Wow.
he's
Oh,
old Tom.
He's old Tom.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Good
that's-
actor though. He won an Academy Award, or a movie he was in won an Academy Award. Piece of
Yeah,
shit.
he was nominated for that movie though. It was actually a good movie. I can't remember.
I
what it's
need to
called
watch
right
it.
now,
Doyle,
Manchester by the Sea. What?
Yep.
Doyle was in a bunch of American Horror Story. That's how I know him.
Yes, I love that actor. I don't know what the
Who?
fuck his name is.
Wes
Doyle.
Bentley.
though.
It's up, up,
West
up,
Bend.
up, up.
The dude that
Down,
died
down,
in the
down.
waves.
Oh yeah. He's also in Hunger Games, the first one as
He
the game creator.
Supreme Chancellor or whatever.
Mhm.
I like David as Rom.
Who was that? Romley?
Yeah, Romilly.
Dude, that guy got. Oh no. What? What are you talking about?
The guy that fucking
You mean-
aged 23 years.
You mean
Rom.
David Gyasi?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Romilly.
like Yeah, Romilly. Rom.
I feel like I've seen him in other things too.
I can't remember what I.
The one I
don't
remember
know
Wes
why.
Bentley from is Ghost Rider.
He was the villain in Ghost Rider.
Indeed
Yep.
he was.
In the very first one. Woof. I'm sure he wants to forget about that movie every day of his life.
Is he the one that's with in Hotel?
Probably.
Like he's like one of the main characters in Hotel. I know he's been in other stuff.
He was
Wait, is
in. He was in Freak Show. He was in Hotel, and he was in Roanoke.
So
In
is-
Hotel, he was Detective John Lowe. And
Okay,
he was in it for 11 episodes.
that's what I was trying to figure out because like in
was
Hotel
trying to
they
tell you.
casted a bunch of white guys that all look alike. So I was like, wait, is he the love interest or is he the cop or is he one of the other three guys that it confused me because they all look alike.
We've been talking for an hour already.
How
guys.
is this cast so loaded though?
Because it's Christopher Nolan, bro. He said, I'm gonna map out a black hole. I'm gonna make the CGI people work 6 months before they're supposed to.
I'm gonna grow some corn.
And I'm gonna stack the fuck out this cast.
You know, Matthew McConaughey, the first time he saw the script, they weren't gonna leave the script with him, so he read it all straight for 5.5 hours and then gave it back.
Wow.
Hell no.
That's what I memorized.
But like
Shit.
Jonathan Nolan and Christopher Nolan, when those two motherfuckers get together, dude, it just slaps.
How his brother
But,
wrote
like-
this? That's crazy.
Both of
Some
them,
of these-
they always write it, and then he always directs it.
This was actually gonna go to Steven Spielberg first, where the brother wrote it, and
Get
then
the
it
fuck
didn't.
out of here.
Yeah,
Wow.
so then he
Fuck
had
outta
to do
here.
It would have been more. It would have been too spacey. But
Yeah, it would have been like childlike delight.
yeah.
It would have been bad.
But some of these people didn't get their like big break until after this movie. So it's like one of those things where you look back on it though, it's just like how the hell did because like Timothy Chalamet is like some random ass person
and
into
he's
like
leading Dune.
yeah,
the
and now
lead.
he's big time.
Come on, dude.
And then Jessica Chastain, she did another space role. She did The Martian, like right after
Dude,
this.
The
Yeah.
Martian. It's so hard not to compare these two movies. I think this movie blows The Martian out of the water.
It
But
confused me because I was like, when are they gonna fucking slingshot him into the fucking? And then I was like, wait, wrong movie.
They don't slingshot him.
But Matt Damon is so much like he's such a better guy,
The Martian is way more fun than this movie.
Yes.
dude. It won the Golden Globe for best comedy, dude.
It was funny. It was
was.
so funny. Okay, any other last minute remarks before we move on to favorite part?
Yeah.
No.
Go ahead.
Did y'all know that Anne Hathaway almost died of hypothermia during the movie?
Hey, sometimes
How?
you gotta put your
You
shit
gotta
on
do
the
what you
line,
gotta
bro.
do.
It says
Dude, Anne Hathaway is the queen, but go ahead.
She
It
is.
says while filming the scene set on Ice Planet in Iceland, Anne Hathaway came down with a case of hypothermia. This
She's
was
small,
due
girl.
to her astronaut suit being open when she was sloshing around the ice cold water.
Why'd she
When
close it?
Hathaway told Christopher Nolan that she was coming down with hypothermia, he said, "Okay, let's roll right now." She was 5 minutes away from dying, so the way Nolan saw it, they had 5 minutes to get the shots they needed.
Fuck yeah, that's what I'm
Hathaway
talking about.
explained, "I was just really,
That's
really,
abuse.
really cold,
I
and it's
want,
not that Chris sent me off to get warmed up. Wimps don't last long on his set."
I want you guys to know that that's how I'm directing every single one of these podcasts. Every single one of you motherfuckers are.
I wanna let
I'll
you
put
guys
your
know-
life on the line.
I want to let you guys know in 10 years, we're going to look back at him and be like, wow, piece of shit.
Piece of shit. Made good work though.
Everyone's replaceable.
No, you can't go to the bathroom.
All right?
You
Piss
better
yourself.
stay
Keep
there.
you warm.
We're fucking rolling. I'm
The
losing
gate's still
dough.
open.
So like that's
So another
wild.
little part I like. Did you see how close Murph's coat was to Coop's coat? Like it
Yeah,
was
I saw
both,
that at
like
the end.
one was a little bit lighter brown, but they
Yeah.
both had a dark brown collar.
Yeah,
Like the way they foreshadowed things in the movie was just amazing.
I want some. Those are cow hearts, right? Or whatever.
Yeah.
What's that brand called?
Carhartts.
Car part.
Oh man, Carfax.
Show me
all
the
right,
car
Car
facts.
part?
All right, well hold on, let me look it up.
Not sponsored.
Not yet. I'm gonna let you know, we ain't got a single sponsor.
And then the fact that Tars was real, like he was an actual like.
he's a dude
Yeah.
trouncing through everywhere.
Yeah,
Oh,
I seen
man.
like it was like the puppeteer or whatever. I was like, what?
He did.
And it was heavy as shit too.
I
Dude,
can
it's all, it
imagine.
looks like it is.
It's all metal,
It
dude.
looks all
It's
metal.
big blocks.
Why
Hey, oh
didn't they
boy
just
was
have-
dipping in the water. I really like that scene when he turns to like that speedboat type thing.
The roly poly.
Why didn't they just send him to get the information they needed from over there?
Because they were they were not prepared. They did not have.
But the thing is, when they got there, they saw that big ass wave.
Nah, those.
No, they thought it was a
eggheads-
mountain.
Yeah, they thought it was a mountain.
Yeah.
You're telling me
I mean,
these
they
scientists couldn't determine a mountain from a wave?
Those eggheads
No
had
field
less survival
experience.
skills than a fucking Boy Scout.
And that's why they do it though, because after that, it's like they keep doing kind of dumb shit, and it's just like because they are not prepared for like real life shit. All they know is corn, dust, and okra. They don't know nothing
No,
else.
they don't even know corn and dust.
You're right. They just know cement blocks.
No,
Yeah.
they know corn.
All they know is yeah. Well, that's because all they eat is corn. But all they know is underground and math.
Yeah.
Did you see that all corn dinner?
And they don't even
had?
know math. The equation was wrong.
No, it was solved already. He was just saying it was wrong.
No one looked back at it.
Yeah, nobody checked his work.
They weren't
They
smart
just-
enough to see what was wrong.
Yeah.
They must check.
All
He was like creating new formulas and shit.
He was adding extra X's in random places.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, fuck, everybody's gone. I'm gonna throw a P in there.
Right.
Hope you guys can solve it, you fucking nerds. We're all gonna die. All right.
He got
Jake.
really cold after, Dr. Brand, he got so cold. I thought he was a nice guy until the end. I'm like, oh wow, he's a real piece of shit.
Totally piece
Well,
of shit.
and-
Old age
He
does
was
that.
not looking out for Batman anymore.
He was not.
No.
He was one of the men who wanted to watch the world burn.
But you know what though? Only Matt Damon figured it out though because he went to Harvard. So like that's the
didn't
reason he
figure
knew it.
out. He told him.
Yeah, he told the 14.
How about them
Sounds like a
apples?
Goodwill,
No, I
auntie.
know. How about them apples?
Uh,
Tell your mom to call me back or whatever. It's fucking Harvard.
Harvard.
The Harvard Yard.
Slips to the bathroom.
Oh no.
God, I've been trying to start the favorite part thing for fucking 8 years.
We could start with he'll just go
Yeah,
last.
he'll be
Super
last.
Charmed in the chat said it's fucked up how he died just in time to not tell Murph that her father left her. That he
Yeah.
didn't leave her.
Yeah, he didn't
Yeah.
even have the fucking common courtesy to be like to write a goddamn letter and be like, "Hey,
Well,
he didn't
I
know."
really thought it was going to turn around and that Anne Hathaway's character was going to know everything that was going on. And then they were like, nah, I don't know shit. And I was like, oh, fuck.
yeah, the
Only
fact that
two
he
people
didn't-
knew, and man because he's a piece of shit,
Yeah.
and Michael Caine because he's a piece of shit.
I mean, like,
No, I think all the astronauts on the Lazarus mission. Knew.
yeah, everybody on
Yeah.
the Lazarus mission had to have known.
I don't know, maybe. I guess it probably depends on their psyche. If they're like, I don't think they'll do it, Then he didn't
You
tell
know,
him.
I have a question. How did what's his name?
Good. We're getting there.
Romilly?
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 Yeah.
How the fuck did he get on that space station and pass that psych test when he was having a whole mental breakdown up there?
Man, you don't know how shit's gonna hit you till you're out there.
Mike,
You
that's
could
my
take
thing
the
though.
psych test. You could fucking check all the boxes, and then when you're out there in space, you just need some crickets and some fucking storms.
I'm
you know?
gonna say this like I said before. No field skills.
None.
None of them were actually prepared for it. Only reason Matthew McConaughey was because he's a goddamn cowboy.
He's a
The rest of them
motherfucking
were fucking
cowboy. Let
because
me
he was
tell
out
you,
there farming.
I get that Brad Pitt is fucking gorgeous, but goddamn if Matthew McConaughey isn't completely believable as an average working man. You just believe it. You believe he's out there tending that corn all
He
day.
lost just enough weight to make him look almost like a regular guy.
Yeah, but he's still fucking handsome. What a gorgeous
Yeah.
dude. He gorgeous.
Was it Brad Pitt that was in another space movie?
Yeah, he was
What was
in
he in?
Ad Astra.
Ad Astra, yeah.
yeah. That wasn't that movie just okay?
And what's that?
I liked
Probably.
it.
Did you like it?
What Gravity? Is that
Gravity had
That's the
Sandra
newest
Bullock in
one.
it.
Yeah.
But that was Clooney.
And George
that was-
Clooney for like
George
2
Clooney.
minutes.
Yeah. Wait, come on, spoilers.
Man, the promotions, you think he's in the whole movie.
Yeah.
Hey, Sandra Bullock, she carried it.
Dude, he floats away like a little bitch
I
in
never
that
saw
movie.
the movie, so
he
thank-
went Live Without Me.
Dude,
George-
he had a whack ass jetpack. too.
George, you're not even dead. I am.
I can still catch you. No, get away.
I
Stop.
deserve this. I made Batman and Robin.
My nipples.
My bad nipples. Are we ready to fucking go forward?
Yeah,
Waiting on
continue,
you.
Or
man.
what, dude?
We got
Dude, we've been ready. I just like to riff every chance I get.
Waiting on you?
All right, James. What is your favorite part of Interstellar?
It's definitely the video calls where he like breaks down and he sees his family like growing or whatever. It's just such good acting. It's so believable. It makes you sad. I don't really get sad, but I got sad, and it was quite a moment.
Eric, what was your favorite part of Interstellar?
The whole goddamn movie, dude.
Wow.
It's so good. But specifically the waves, the music there. Oof. I about cream every time.
About cream.
Just about, dude. You can fucking hold it just enough.
The drip is hanging on the end of the bell end, and it's
Yeah.
just ready to fall out, but he sucks it right back in.
Yeah, dude.
He been doing his kegels, bro. He's,
Yeah,
he's
dude.
strong
Kegels
down
hard,
there.
dude. Clench your butt cheeks.
Nick, what was your favorite part of Interstellar?
I want to say the acting. Like, there's so many good scenes in this movie and good shots, but the acting is just like next level. The way that they're able to make you feel throughout this whole movie, like you said, with the robot, like making you feel so hard about him and the relationship with his daughter. Like, I really like the opening act of the movie when they were showing like how close him and the daughter were. Like for
The
that was
first
amazing.
hour of
Oh
the
my
movie? Yeah.
Like when he leaves and like she's crying and the breakdown is just
Dog. When she ran down those fucking stairs and ran outside and you just see the dust cloud behind his truck and she's like, oh fuck, and John Lithgow's like, bitch, you can't run after him, and then he's in the fucking car crying because he knows he wants to turn back but he can't.
Dude, that right, I was struggling.
Dude,
But
fuck. Oh man.
you know it's bullshit? Like, why'd he stop her? Like, they could have had a moment. Like, he wasn't that far away, and he's like, nah, granddaughter.
Nah, man, he knew that Matthew McConaughey had to go on that mission. He knew.
I mean,
He knew
they
he
could
had
have
to.
waited a couple minutes.
Because he wouldn't have
Nah.
left.
Dude, fuck grandpa. I
would've
don't
stayed.
care.
Because if
No,
If-
he would have stayed. Yeah, he
would've
100% would have
He
stayed.
needed
The
her
whole
to be like,
domino effect, man.
Dad, stay, and that'd
He
have been
was
it.
You see in
everything.
the moment when we're looking back at things, he's like,
Yeah.
just tell me to stay, Murph. And
Murph!
which is so cool because you see a different perspective of that scene too when he's like looking through the bookcase because you see everything in the room because you don't really see that.
And then I
it's
gotta
like,
cry twice.
I love
Yeah.
that part as well when he goes over the horizon. Like, oh, so emotional. He's dying in there, bro. He's
Yeah.
Dude,
dying.
yeah.
See-
Oh man.
And I normally don't like when they like I mean this is a different type of version of doing it, but like when they go back and show shit like, oh, this is what you've seen or whatever. But since it was like, you know, a different dimension and you're looking at it and just everything about it, I was like, you know what?
So
I fucks with it.
Super Charmed, thank you for being in the chat this whole time. It's been great watching you give your little review as we review it along with us. Super Charmed says it's so cute when he checks to make sure she didn't sneak off with him again. That fucking broke me.
Yeah,
I was like,
when he checked the little blanket.
And then he gets so fucking sad because she's not there. Because
Yeah, he wishes she was there in that moment.
Man, I was like, fuck. I just want to give Matthew McConaughey a fucking hug, bro. He needs it so bad right now. Alex, what was your favorite part of Interstellar?
I really liked when he went into the black hole and then it showed him like, I don't know, inside of
The Canyon of Time.
Inside of the
Whatever
bookshelf
that
essentially
is.
is where he's
Yeah.
at.
And then it just, I liked how he gave his daughter all the information and stuff. I thought it was really cool. Like Morse
Which is
code
such
on the watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Dude,
scene
so
was so
cool.
good.
Him using the watch is fucking genius. And like, and the best part about that scene too is seeing her pick the watch up and you see the second hands doing the thing already. And then it doesn't click until he says, we got to program the watch. Tell me the message in Morse code. And then you're like, oh, fucking Christopher Nolan, dude.
But you know what's crazy? Because the whole time, like, everyone's like, he's not coming back. He's not coming back. And then, deep down, she like, well, obviously it's her dad, but she knew he was coming back because she was like, I knew it. And the whole time, everybody's just like, nah, they're more or less fucking dead. Because like 26 years just went dark as crazy. But why didn't, I guess because he didn't know they were coming back too. He even says it too. The Romney or Romley.
Romilly, he said
Yeah.
he had given up. He's like,
Yeah.
I gave up. I didn't think you were coming back.
But I don't think he should have came back after he went into the black hole.
Well, that's different.
Yeah, we're talking about the water planet.
I think my favorite part was I don't know, man. I'm right there with Eric. The whole movie is my fucking
whole
favorite part,
movie,
dude.
man.
But it's Matthew McConaughey's acting. You feel for this man. You really do believe that he's fucking given his all to save all of humanity. And like, it might be his facial acting at the very end of the Tesseract when he's like, fuck it. I did it. I did everything I could to save my daughter. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And he like gives himself to the Tesseract because he doesn't know what's going to happen. If the movie would have ended right there, I may have creamed. I may have, but who knows? I may have been really fucking annoyed. Like seeing that he made it was almost relief. Because
I
it's
thought
like,
it was-
oh fuck, he did it. He fucking did it.
Another cool scene too is like, so when earlier she's like, I'm getting a handshake or whatever, when it's like, from the black hole, and you're like, oh, okay, sure. And then you see it's actually a handshake. You're like, what the fuck?
That he like was the one. He was the they. Oh, dude, it's so good.
Yeah.
So good. James, what was your least favorite part of Interstellar?
That they didn't send teams of 5 to 10 to these
Eric,
planets.
what was your least favorite part? No, do you have an actual least favorite part other than the
No.
logistics being weird?
Hold on. I didn't really like the way they killed Romley or whatever. I'm assuming it was like a self-destruct type button or something.
Yeah, he programmed that to make sure that his secret wouldn't
Probably.
get out.
But like, I just didn't like how they killed off the two side characters. Kind of like, it was just quick and abrupt. Which I guess they didn't want to spend too much time on it or whatever. I just wasn't a fan of the execution.
But like, if they spent any time on those people, you would have had less time learning about Anne Hathaway.
The movie literally would have been 3 hours.
No, it would have been 3:30, I think.
Yeah.
Eric, what was your least favorite part of Interstellar?
None, dude. Matt Damon's character was a piece of shit, but he's supposed to be a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But none.
He's so good at it, which is, he makes you hate him. But like, because I'm like, man, let's just not have this happen, man. Fuck.
Do the right thing, Maddie.
Yeah, come on, man.
Why didn't you just tell us you set us
Yeah,
up?
Nick has a point. Like,
we're
why
already
didn't you
here.
say, hey,
But
I
like,
fucked up, guys?
at that point,
That's one thing I don't understand either. Like,
But at
why?
his point, his psyche is broken. His psyche is fucked. He hasn't seen another human being in like 60 fucking years, you know?
Well, yeah. What is his time though? Because
A
it's
long
less
one.
gravity.
A
It's
long
80%,
time.
right? So he's been there even longer.
Probably.
Or how does it work?
Well, no,
it's the
not about-
distance. It's the.
it's how close you're getting to the speed of light determines your relativity of time.
Yeah.
So like, since they're close to a wormhole, the time dilation is really weird because light bending is really weird. I'm also not an astrophysicist, so I shouldn't be
Well, that's the
explaining
thing.
it at all.
I don't know how
I'll
much
find
time he's been there. His time, because
A long
like he
time.
didn't age that much though.
But he
'Cause,
was
like,
in hypersleep.
Also true. Because girl in the water planet, they legit were like, I'm assuming it was a female. I don't know if they said or didn't say.
Yeah,
but maybe it was a male.
It was a woman.
Because they're like, she died like minutes ago.
Yeah.
And it had been how long? I don't know how long
years. It had been years.
When did they leave? Was it 12 years ago?
I don't know, man.
10.
So it was
10?
like something.
They say a number, yeah. But I mean, yeah, I guess a decade, even if you're sleeping on and off, would still fuck your world up. And he ran out of food and everything. And he legit was like, I didn't even put a time.
Yeah, I was hoping somebody was gonna save me.
That's fucked.
He should have stopped the recording when he did that, though. Like, just die in your goddamn hypersleep, pussy.
Come on, dude.
Dude, I feel how I feel.
You knew you were gonna die when you left, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly. But he says it, but still, I don't accept it, all right?
Yeah. Eric. Oh, no, Eric just gave us one, right?
Oh, hold on. I feel like we could test fight or flight. He clearly was a fucking flight.
No, you can't test
I
fight
guess
or
he was a
flight
fight.
without someone
You don't fucking
kidnapping
know.
you and putting a gun to your fucking face. That's the only way you test that.
Nah, man, we do practice shoots. Shoot him in the goddamn sky and see how he feels about it.
Eric, did you give me your least
Yeah,
favorite?
I did.
Okay. Nick, what was your least favorite part of Interstellar?
I want to say like the scene where they're on the water planet, how they're so dumb, like going through it all. Don't send the robot to get the information. Want to be looking up at the wave as you're supposed to getting into the ship.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Or
Especially when you see how fucking fast that robot is.
oh my god, so big. Yeah.
And
And he could have picked both of them up. Why no boy jump on the robot? There was a wave coming, and then they were just like, "No, yeah, go, sure."
And
I'll
then
wait."
Anne Hathaway's character gets stuck, and she's like, "Go, leave me."
She gave up.
Yeah.
She wanted to die. The minute that they chose not... Oh, no. Yeah, I mean, the minute that she wasn't like, I'm not getting dick down right fucking now, she's like, just let me die. Fucking. Alex, what was your least favorite part of Interstellar?
My least favorite part was probably how they didn't send more people to space.
Oh my god.
I'm
Hell
kidding.
yeah!
No.
Hell yeah!
They had the whole station in space.
The whole spinning thing? Go ahead, girl.
I don't know if I really had like a least favorite part.
2 out of 10.
Right.
I don't
Hey,
know.
Logan.
I mean, I had
Logan,
there was like sad parts, but not. I guess I don't like how they treated my robot dudes.
Man, that one robot dude got fucking blasted.
Fucking got gutted, oh boy.
Yeah,
Fucking
he
man
did.
did it to him bogus.
My least favorite part had to have been... I don't know.
See?
None.
I don't think I have one. I would say maybe the length, but it didn't even feel long, dude.
It
They
didn't
didn't.
feel that
you
long.
You hit 3 hours and you're like, all right, that was an hour and 45, maybe hour 50 tops. And then you're just like, oh fuck, I sank a whole afternoon.
I mean, I'm sure there's some stuff they could have like cut in the beginning to maybe clean up some stuff towards the end.
Nah.
But like, I wouldn't know how to do it to justify like, hey, where do we cut here to like do this?
I guess
Especially because go ahead, girl.
I also just didn't like Tom's character as he got older.
That was gonna be mine. I didn't like his characterization either. But Nick made a good point. His dad left in his most formative years, and it's not even like like Murph. Where wait, who said that?
James.
I
James
did.
said that.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
look, man. All you
Man,
people
his
look
dad
the
left
same.
and then he
Yeah.
just never
All you
read another
people look
book in
the
his whole
same.
life.
Yeah, he never did. He said fuck book.
He said he liked to read. I'm not reading. No.
No, I think the issue though is that he did read books. They were giving them propaganda.
Yeah, it was propaganda though. It was some
Yeah.
crazy ass propaganda. But like, I agree with you, James. Right? Because like what we saw was everything that got cut. Like we saw after it had been thinned down. Could you imagine a director's cut of this movie that's fucking 4.5 hours long?
Dude, it's not even 4.5,
much.
dude.
Yeah. No, I don't even think so. Because honestly, it felt like you were watching a TV series, a mini series, without the opening credits and the end credits. That's
Yeah.
how it felt like halfway through the movie. I'm like, I'm watching a whole season of television right now.
No, I could have watched this in 6-hour segments.
Dude, oh, fuck
6 hour
me up.
segments.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
like
need-
no, like 6 1-hour segments.
No,
man.
fuck you. I need 5 6-hour segments. I need a 30-hour television about this shit. I want to watch the blight.
I
eat
want 24
people.
half-hour segments of
I-
this.
24 half-hour segments. I need 9 seasons of 1 hour long segments that showed 24 hours in the day. We could start Kiefer Sutherland in it, and
Yeah.
then we'll have the opening show how long it's been.
No, you know how they do daily soaps? I want every day to turn on this Monday through Friday, every day except for holidays.
So it's some real Truman Show type shit.
Yeah,
I want to see how they poop in space.
right. They just showing up pooping in space or them eating. Did they ever eat? I don't think so.
No wonder why the dude had the fucking spins. He hadn't eaten in 30 years.
Yeah.
I also love the part where they were talking about Murph in school, and she was like, "Well, what are you gonna do at home about this?" And he was like, "Well, there's a baseball game tonight. You know, a lot of popcorn, candy. Probably take her to that."
Man.
And then he comes out and he's like, "I got you suspended."
Hey, so wait, was that the actual Yankees or was that like a high school Yankees? Because
what the
he was
fuck
like,
it was.
we used to have like real professionals. The grandpa was saying,
I
but I
think it
legit
was-
think that was their like professional team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was the professional New York Yankees. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
so super termed in the chat says it was the professionals. That's crazy.
Because it makes
No
sense. Like
wonder
if
this
any
movie
team
cost
would
so
last,
much.
it would be the Yankees
Yeah.
because they have the financial, the
With their
money.
millions and billions.
Yeah.
But man, with that
Crazy.
opening act, they really made it almost feel like old school. Like it was like the 70s, but with the laptop.
Yeah.
With a laptop at.
Which
I don't
makes
get it.
sense, right? Based
get
on
it.
what happened, like they essentially regressed back to like
Yeah.
the fucking early 90s. And then there's just an Indian drone coming in out of nowhere. I thought they were gonna get shot at. He ducked, and I was like, "Oh no, they're gonna
Yeah.
die! It's so early in the movie."
It also shows
and then he
how
G'd that shit. He said, "That's
how
fucking
dumb
mine."
Tom is because he literally almost went off a cliff just because he's like, Dad, no, say stop.
I mean, yeah.
Dad said drive.
Yeah, drive, keep going.
Corn good.
You sure porn good?
Corn
No
good.
corn good. I heard porn good. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the or Nick, do you want to ask the cinema score questions?
No, but I do have something to say. How about you have to eat corn for the rest of your life for like 30 years? Corn souffle, corn on the cob. Corn
So are they
bread.
only eating
But they
corn?
I
Corn,
like
like,
corn,
like,
so
yeah,
I
corn
wouldn't
dishes.
care.
They probably make like toothpaste out of corn too, though. It's like husk toothpaste. So even your fucking when you're cleaning your teeth, it probably tastes like toothpaste.
So you think the whole world only has corn or just that state?
Whole
world.
world,
Whole world.
whole world.
That's a lot of corn.
Apocalyptic almost.
Yeah, I mean, corn is resilient though. Like that makes sense that that's the shit that lasts.
You
is
saw how those
corn.
cars were driving through those cornfields?
They're using that corn oil.
Yeah,
E85?
yeah, it is some E85. That corn guzzling.
No, they take about the whole cob.
Is all day, every day. Supercharged says.
It's Super Charmed 98.
Yeah, well, you don't need the numbers, bro. How many super charms do we have in our fucking fan
I'm
base?
sure they were born in '98. I get it.
it. Cool, you're younger than me. Fucking fuck off, Gen Zer. No, don't fuck off. I love you, please. I need you to stay. But I honestly don't like corn because most of the time it's just sweet. Like I need to just shuck my own corn and fucking shake.
But what could you make with just pure corn? Like, do they have other resources?
Dog
Can I get some
shit.
cornbread?
Well, what were
No,
they
they're
eating at
popcorn.
the end? Wasn't it like corn lasagna or some crazy shit like
I
that?
don't know what it was.
Or how
Dude,
the
they got
grandpa was
cheese?
asking for a hot dog at the baseball game and all they had was popcorn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
He was
I
like-
didn't even put two and two together when they said that.
Yeah, he was like, I would fucking murder everybody in this fucking ballpark for a franc in this bitch.
So I'm assuming all the animals are dead, right?
A lot of the animals are dead.
We didn't see any animals the whole movie, and they lived on a
I-
farm.
Man,
You right.
Kind of ain't spending no goddamn money on no fucking dog.
Dude, not a dog, but at least get a cow, feed it some corn.
They
Hey,
don't have
speaking
the
of money,
fucking-
they got their money's worth out of that set they built. That house set, they
did-
used that
yeah.
boy all movie.
So
Yeah, they did.
Super Charm said it best: no food to feed them. How you gonna have a fucking animal? There's no food for you to eat, let alone your fucking shitty
They could
ass
eat the
dog
corn.
wants to rub his ass on the
Actually-
carpet.
Just become cannibals. They could keep having kids.
Oh.
James's statements do not reflect the feelings and views of the Sooner or Later podcast.
No, I'm sure certain areas though had cannibals. You can't tell me they didn't.
Yeah, but they killed those people.
Those people killed the people that tried to kill them, and then they ate them.
Where was this? Where did this take place? What state?
Utah.
I'm assuming
Ohio?
Indiana. 'cause
Lit-
it's corn.
Literally could have been Indiana.
It could have been anywhere though, too. Though.
Nah, it's probably like Sweden or some shit.
Nebraska.
He
Sweden.
said, Murphy, don't have to let me leave. Murphy.
They were teaching American history,
Where the
but in
fuck?
Sweden.
Where the fuck is there a cliff like that in Indiana?
Stop
I mean, maybe it's California then. I guess.
It's probably like somewhere in the
Iowa,
It's
Nebraska.
like Denmark or some
NASA
shit.
in Sweden.
Well,
It's in
says
America.
that it took place in Canada, Iceland, and Los Angeles.
No, that's where they filmed it.
I
bro.
know.
I'm
Yeah.
moving on to cinema score. All right. They said it takes place in Sweden. And California. That shit is literally killing me right now. All right, James. Would you rent Interstellar?
No.
Would you buy this movie physically?
No.
Would you buy it digitally?
No.
Would you buy it in the $5 bin at Walmart?
No, because I don't think I could like it's just so long. Like I do enjoy the movie, but like I don't know at what point am I gonna throw on a 3-hour movie.
I feel that.
The next question. That's when.
Yeah. Would you put this on in the background while people are over?
No.
And would you recommend Interstellar?
Yeah, I think everyone should see this at least once, and if it comes back in theaters, you should probably check it out because it is like the movie is beautiful, but like because we saw it on TV, we were talking mostly about the movie itself because the way you see it in theaters is just a total different
Dude, in
experience.
IMAX, this thing was.
Yeah,
Dude, this
big
is-
screen, loudspeakers. This movie's crazy.
This is probably this is 100% an IMAX movie without a
Yeah.
doubt. You need that shit to rumble your chair and oh, shit.
Dude, I want the 4D experience. I want to get hit with snow with an ice cloud.
Here.
Like honestly, not even snow. Hit me with a fucking ice rock if you have to.
Y'all got a snowblower? Put that shit on.
It's gonna throw some rock salt at you.
Yeah, salty.
Eric, would you rent it?
Nah,
Would you buy this movie physically?
I did.
Would you? Oh wow.
Oh, look at you, Mr. 4K.
Wait, hey, he doesn't have nicknames.
Nah, that was when it was it's a Blu-ray, so.
Ew.
I bought this like when it first came out.
Yeah.
80p, dude. Ugh.
So it says the NASA facility in NORAD's Cheyenne Mountain facility in Colorado. Cooper's farm is a few hours drive away. In real life, the Cooper farm and cornfields were built from scratch in Alberta, Canada.
So wait, where did it take place fictionally in the movie?
Colorado.
Colorado.
Okay.
That makes sense. They would
Yeah.
have cliffs because
Yeah.
they're by the ocean.
Would you buy this movie in the $5 bin at Best Buy, Walmart, FYE, or
Yeah.
Voodoo? Wow, I'm gonna buy them all up. Would you put this on in the background while
Nah.
people? Would you recommend?
Yeah.
You didn't beat me there, you fuck.
Super
Nick, trying
Charmed.
to speed
I was
it up,
thinking
dude.
the same thing when they were entering the atmosphere of that planet. Lucky you didn't aim for the middle of the cloud.
No shit.
Yeah, they got that shit wrecked, dude.
Yeah.
I feel like they should have like had some technology to survey it. I guess they're counting on the the messages back or whatever. But them going blind pretty much into these planets is outrageous. They almost drowned and almost got fucking decapitated by ice. I was trying to find out where the word. That's the word I was going for.
Nick, would you rent Interstellar?
Yes,
Would you buy this movie physically?
I own this movie
Wow. Did you buy it digitally or physically?
physically.
Wow.
He owns that bitch.
Would you buy it in the $5 bin at Best Buy, Walmart, FYE, Voodoo?
No.
Would you put this on in the background while people are over?
Yes.
And
Because
would
I
you
just refer to it like, "Hey, look at this. Hey, look at this." I said, "Look at that waterfront. Look at it. Look at it.
look at it? This shit's real. That's how it would really look. And would you recommend?
Highly recommend.
Highly. Alex, would you rent it?
No.
Would you buy this movie physically?
Yeah.
Would you buy it digitally?
Yeah.
Would you buy it in the $5 bin at Best Buy, Walmart, FYE, or Voodoo?
Yeah.
Ooh, wow, that was a hesitant yeah.
Well, because I was like, if I'm already gonna buy it digitally, why would I buy it again in the $5 bin?
Eric said he would buy it again.
Yeah, dude.
You could give it as a gift.
Christopher Nolan needs that cash. He's not very liquid at the moment since HBO
Yeah.
is showing all of his shit for free or whatever.
Right.
Would you put this on in the background while people are over?
No.
And would you recommend Interstellar?
Yeah.
Me. I would rent it. I need to buy this movie physically. I'll buy it digitally if I have to. I would buy it in any of the $5 bins at any of the retailers. I would
Hell yeah, brother.
I would put this on in the background while people are over, only if everybody's seen it already. because then people can pick and choose like what they want to watch, and like they can be like, oh fucking, this is my favorite part right here. This shit gets my rocks off.
Look at him cry.
I mean,
Yeah.
Look at him
The
crying.
only
in
reason I
Tesseract.
would, the only reason I would play in the background is because it is so long.
It's so
Like
fucking long.
you won't have to like worry about changing as much. Like if you're like, it's because like I put this bitch on 3 hours, I ain't got to worry about changing shit.
Nah, shit.
Settle down, noob.
Damn, noob
I
is
know.
pissed back
Yeah.
there. And I recommend this movie wholeheartedly, 100%, without a doubt. I don't care if you don't like sci-fi. I don't care if you don't like Matthew McConaughey. I'm recommending this movie to you.
I think I don't like space movies and normally sci-fi, and I love this movie.
And this is some science fiction shit.
Yeah,
This ain't no fucking
This is
science
backed by
fantasy.
science.
Yeah. This
and
is,
I hate science.
fuck science.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right, so ratings. Alex was vehement that I asked her first so that nobody could steal her rating.
We get it. Alex always gets to go first because you know why.
That's not true. I always ask to see if somebody has a good one. And then I
Yeah,
start with my
whatever,
top
man.
left and I go down. So Alex, what do you give 2014's Interstellar?
I
Yeah, 14 already. Wow.
Yeah.
give it a 95% out of 100.
Oh, I get it.
Well,
Yeah, but you should have. Oh man, you really hyped that up for me.
Well, I was
You
gonna say
really
something
did.
else, but then I was like, no, I'm gonna choose this.
Well,
Well, I was gonna say
something
90%
95
because
out
that's
of
how
100
much
percentage points.
honesty or whatever.
The honesty
he had.
rating,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I was like, it needs to be more than 90 because I actually really like this movie,
I think
and I
what-
couldn't remember what the 95 was.
So you could have said
Humor?
something like but
No,
you
in the
could've
end, he
given-
does put the honesty to 95.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You could have been like, my honest review has a rating of 95%. And that would have been more like how he talked about giving it to.
I give it.
I knew what you meant, and I liked it. All right.
Oh, I mean, I
Thanks.
like it. It could use,
Nah, he didn't like
it
it.
just
He's-
could use a little work. I'm just saying it could use a little work.
Hey, you need to be 75% honest right now.
I'm being 115% honest. I'm being more
I'm
That's
gonna
the
honest.
need your
problem.
humor
Turn
to
it
go down to
down.
55.
There's nothing
Yeah.
funny about what I'm telling you.
Oof.
Oh. You're right. It ain't funny.
Man, I'm gonna need one of you guys to start making these fucking stream markers. It's hard to do everything. How are you guys? We're doing
Fuck
good.
off.
It is. It's hard to like do both.
you're doing
Anybody
great.
else want to go next with the
If
ratings?
my internet wasn't crappy today, I could do it. I'll do it next time.
I'll do it next
No, I'm
time.
saying I don't care about that right now. Who wants to go
Oh,
next with the ratings? Does anybody else have one that they're clamoring to get out there?
Nah.
I'm
Okay.
not clamming, but
Oh, you're jamming out with that clamor. I
Yeah.
can smell it. Oh, I thought he was gonna say it. You never
9
know.
Smells
out
like
of
sushi.
10, 9 out of 10 missions where we have to save Matt Damon because his ass is always getting lost.
He's always getting lost. We need Matt Damon though. Nick, Eric, which one do you guys want to go next? It doesn't really matter. We're
Go ahead,
free
Nick.
forming the ratings. All right, Nick, what do you give Matthew McConaughey's Interstellar?
10 out of 10. You should have died in that wormholes.
Oh no!
Damn, that's dark.
Across the
That's a
10
strong
di-
statement.
against the 10 different realities, all of them should have had a dead Matthew
You went in there
McConaughey
10 times, you should have died 10 times.
Eric, what do you give Christopher Nolan's Interstellar?
I give this 9.8. You can measure your ass with two numbers, but not my kids.
Future.
Yeah. Out of 10.
That's a really good one. I like that one a lot.
That is funny. That's a funny line.
Yeah, it is so good. And it's totally like a southern ass thing to say, I feel like.
Yeah.
Me.
Even though he's from the north.
Nah, he's from the south.
I mean, his accent does make you feel like it's southern.
He's got a draw on the end of his fucking shit. Like, come on. He's from the south. Me. What do you give Anne Hathaway's Interstellar? Fuck, man. I don't have a funny one, dude. I'm giving it fucking 9.9 cries out of 10, dude. Because
Oh,
holy
man.
shit.
Every time.
Man, I teared up so fucking hard so much in this movie. Everything. Every time Matthew McConaughey was sad, I was fucking sad. I was
His sad
feeling it.
face when he like, which is part of my favorite part, is so good. It's so believable.
Yeah. It's like he
breaks
really
down.
hasn't seen his daughter in 23 years or
I
whatever.
didn't like the car scene one just because his eye was looking weird and was doing some weird things. But
He had
You
that
cry
fucking
weird.
what's his name? What's the actor's name?
Denzel,
Forrest
too.
Whitaker.
No, he had some Forrest Whitaker eye going. Dude.
Yeah,
Hard as
Yeah,
fuck.
one of the eyes are like
His
real
shit was
closed
all
and
like-
shit.
yeah. But no, the scene where he's sitting in that chair. Oh my god, so powerful.
Dude, and like the memes don't even do it justice. Like I
No.
feel like sometimes memes like excel a moment past what it was. Like all of the weekend memes, I think that like really made it more enjoyable. But like, man, those memes don't even do that scene justice.
All
dude.
I'm saying is, every time I see him driving, I was like, damn, I need to buy a Lincoln.
I need a Lincoln now, dude.
I'm gonna start yelling, "Don't let me go more for festivals."
dude.
Yeah.
Okay, girl. So it's your turn next week for a movie. So hit me with that least.
Black Swan,
Black Swan though, dude.
21 Jump Street.
I hope it's down. That movie
Wait,
cracks me the
what
fuck
are?
up.
It's still February next week. It doesn't matter. You're right. These are your movies. I don't know what. You're right. 21. Do you just 21?
Yes.
Okay. I think second one's better.
Oh,
but
so
okay.
you roast me when I pick a movie.
50
I
Shades
just
of
said
Grey.
something to her.
You
What?
didn't even let me get done with my list.
50 Shades. You said
Yes.
the first
Yeah.
one.
Yes.
I think the third one's better.
Then put the third one on there.
I've
Now,
only seen the first one.
you see a lot of
Valentine.
nipple in the third one. Go ahead.
Oh, I like Valentine.
Valentine.
I thought it was
Is that
gonna
the
be
one
like,
with
"Ooh,
all?
I
Is
like
that the one with
nipple."
all the random people and their stories and stuff?
No.
No, that's Valentine's Day.
What
Idiot.
about the killer one?
This is the
What's that
killer one.
My bloody.
It's not my bloody. It's Valentine.
Look at him fuck his weak ass internet.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are like, I said it. I'm surprised it went as strong as it did today.
The Fault in Our Stars.
Ooh, that's a
Wow,
cry.
I don't think it's a good one. The Fault. in
Shailene
Our
Woodley and Aaron Rodgers might be engaged.
No,
Just
they
throwing it
are
out.
engaged.
Oh shit!
They might be pregnant.
Ah,
They might be pregnant.
dude, Aaron fucking threw it down.
I'm glad y'all are on a first name basis.
And then
Dude, I own stock in the Packers.
Oh wow.
The Wedding Planner.
The
I
wedding.
thought you had to have a Wisconsin address to own stock in that.
Probably, I don't know, but they don't have like a owner, which is crazy. Like the town owns the team.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, he's pretty
Yeah,
knowledgeable.
idiot.
Oh wow. Damn, dog. Holy shit. Oh no, hold on. I fucked that one up.
I hope your internet's down.
No, my internet's not down. Gas mics. There we go. I like seeing that. Audio output. I need podcast sound. Okay, I think we're back. James, say something.
Say something.
Okay,
I'm
well-
giving up on you.
Oh. Let me make Eric a little bit smaller.
You don't mind if I do the honors, do you, Joey?
Oh, I don't care. You could. I mean, typically the person whose wheel it is says it, but
I don't
Nah,
care.
fuck
Go
it.
for
I
Let
it.
was gonna
Nick
say
do
you
it.
better ask Alex. We all say it though after that person starts it,
Yeah.
so it doesn't really matter. Hold on.
You could start it though.
Yeah, you can start it.
I've been thinking about this since last time.
Oh wow.
Hell yeah.
I've been
This
dreaming about this wheel.
It's one of my favorite parts of the whole podcast.
It's fun, dude.
It reminds me of Bruce Buffer starting fights for the UFC.
Mm.
Yeah.
You guys have like that.
It's supposed to remind you more of like 70s game shows, but hey, if you think Bruce Buffer, think Bruce Buffer. I'm a fan of it.
Yeah.
All right, Nick, you know what to hit me with.
So let's spin
That
that,
wheel.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
I'm so. I mean,
I don't like
there-
it. Spin
There's
it again.
romance.
Veto it.
That's
Veto
your
it.
one veto for the year.
Oh, wait, we're only giving people one veto for the
what the
year.
fuck? No, we're
Okay,
not.
well, I
One
think
per
we should.
year.
I think we should vote at that at the next company all hands. But okay, fine.
3 per year, 1 per act.
That's not bad. You
Are
get
you
you
keeping
get
it,
one a
Alex?
quarter. It refreshes every quarter. But go ahead if you don't want it. Do you want me to take it off the wheel? Because it might land on it again.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Why'd you even put it on there then?
Because I didn't know it was gonna be picked.
All right, Alex, go for it.
Wait, what were you hoping for?
Oh, and now Alex gets to say it too.
Yeah, that's
No,
why
Nick
she
can
changed
say it again.
Well, what answer James's question? We're already over time, so it doesn't matter.
Either Valentine or 50 Shades of Grey.
Well, then I'm
honestly.
removing all the other ones.
Yeah, exactly.
Get the fuck out of here. You're ridiculous. Black Swan's a good one though. That's another different type of love
It is a
movie.
good one.
Yeah, just leave that one.
Yeah, I like that one.
It's gonna land on it.
I
She's
know.
like, what?
She's gonna be pissed.
I know. Yeah, it's fuck.
All right, Nick, hit me with it. Or whoever wants to hit me with
Nick.
it again, just start it.
All right, Sooner or Later podcast. Let's spin
that wheel.
Wheel.
I like that one a lot.
I fucking told you.
What do you want to do?
That's fine. Leave it.
Yeah, you're fucking
Nah,
watching
she doesn't.
it.
She doesn't.
No, leave
wanna
it.
fucking watch
Leave
She
it.
hates
Well,
it.
let's just see. Let's just see. What
Okay, let's just see what.
we would've
Let's
done
just
it the
see.
right way.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh shit! I
Yeah,
spun it
that's
again.
just-
I spun it again.
dude. Come on.
Wait.
I'm about to throw up.
Valentine.
Okay, so we're either watching Black Swan or 21 Jump
All right,
Street or
now
Valentine.
put Valentine and Black Swan on the wheel and see which one it lands on.
You sick bastard! I love it.
No, you should put the 3 that it landed on.
That is what I'm doing.
No, I don't want Johnny
Take
Jump
the sides.
Street.
Yeah, we're gonna let fate decide.
Side.
What the fuck was that?
Is it my internet? It started lagging.
It might have been my internet.
Black Swan's the true one.
All right.
Yeah.
It'll be Valentine.
I like Black Swan.
Nah, we'll do Valentine.
It's the
At this point, I don't know
murder
what
one.
we're
Yeah,
doing.
but
so
It's
let me
the
go.
horror
dude.
slasher one.
Yeah, but
You're
I
confusing
haven't
me,
seen
dude.
Valentine before.
Okay,
I mean, how many of us have seen Valentine?
I have.
I haven't.
I literally thought it was a different movie.
I have not.
No.
Okay, so let's just do
I
Valentine.
haven't seen Black Swan either, so
I've
you
seen
know.
Black Swan.
Black Swan fucking slaps.
Dude, got Mila Kunis, dude.
Fucking
Natalie
Mila
Portman.
Kunis, dude. You okay?
They're,
So what are we watching?
Yeah.
Valentine.
Yeah, we're gonna go Valentine. She wanted to watch Valentine.
Just double down and do 2.
Oh shit!
Fucking double feature.
I'm showing the thing.
Triple feature.
Triple feature.
That'd be wild. No, I think. I mean, we could talk about this off podcast, but I think we do need to do a marathon for our 52nd episode.
Dude, I'm trying to watch all the Fast and the Furious.
Don't tempt me, bitch! Don't tempt me.
Let's
That
watch
or
all
Saw.
the,
I mean, Saw's all on HBO Max.
Mission Impossible.
Nah, but
We-
who the fuck owns all the Mission Impossibles? Who owns them?
All right, never mind.
We probably should
I'm
watch
just
all the
asking.
Conjuring movies.
Man, everybody's leaving. This show's off the goddamn rails at this
Yeah.
point.
And we
Everybody,
stayed on strong as long as we could.
what? Don't drink the energy drink.
Dude, this better not be as long as the film.
It almost is. We're at an hour and 37 for the recording time, so it's pretty long. All right, everybody, and specifically Super Charmed and Devil Bro Flow 2002. Thanks
Hey,
for
they like
tuning in.
Oh my
Pokemon?
god.
I think Devil Bro is one of the people who are watching on YouTube. I think. I don't know for sure. I can't remember usernames. I'm shitty. Okay, well, there's a Pokemon code if anybody wants it. Thanks for tuning
Which one
in
is this?
live on YouTube
That one actually
and
sucks.
twitch.tv/SoonerLaterTV for our review of Interstellar. Continue listening and watching and showing your support on all social medias at Sooner or Later TV. If you couldn't catch us on Twitch or YouTube, then don't worry. You can listen to us on all of the podcasting platforms. All you have to do, what is it, Sooner or Later or Sooner or Later Podcasts?
For the channel itself.
Just look. You'll know it has our fucking thing. You'll hear my voice. You'll definitely hear the opening. You'll find it. Just look. It's fine.
I think if you look up Sooner or Later, like TV, I think anything, it'll pop up on every platform.
Yeah, you'll know. You'll find us. Our episodes are recorded live on Sundays at 12:30 Central, 12:30 p.m. Central. Today was our first day at the new time, so that we were kind of frazzled.
We didn't hit it.
By we, I mean me. Joey was very frazzled. And then uploaded every Tuesday, typically at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. So make sure you tune in next week for our review of Valentine. I don't know, man. What's something cool? To end.
Love me, love you, love everybody.
Pick
Start reading the
me.
poem.
Hey, hug your
Choose
pimps.
Me. Love me. And I love you. And hug your pimps. And what, Nick, what did you say?
I said start reading the poem.
Yeah, I should have started reading the poem.
What is it, Bill Gluckman?
Oh, give him the old, make sure you give everybody you love the old Gluck 9000.
What's that?
Wait, dude, you don't know about the Gluck? Come on. Okay, that's it. We love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.